Hi guys, I'm LaShonda, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell button so that you guys will never miss an upload from me. And if you guys are not new here, thank you so much for coming back to join me for another slay. Yay! Rude. So today I have put together this beautiful kind of purple haze kind of look for you guys today. I was very inspired by my hair today. This wig is like everything, right guys? Yes. So I recently went to a wig gala and I picked up this wig from a friend of mine at her company called Hair Fetish. So I'm going to go over real quick some details on this hair before we get into the makeup look. So this hair is 12 inches and it was cut in custom color to this like kind of purple and like blue. I can see blues, I can see purples, I can see pinks in this wig. So it has a very beautiful custom color. It is also Brazilian straight, and this is a handmade wig. It does have a closure, not a frontal, just a closure here, and it was cut and styled to this beautiful little wig here. Like, isn't she beautiful? Yes, like I'm so feeling this little wig here. Let me make sure I get my little feathers and things going on back here, you know. All the details on this wig and where you can purchase it will be listed down in the description box below. So please make sure you guys go over and check that out. And I also will list her Instagram and all of her info where you can reach her at and things like that. So I was so inspired by this wig that I wanted to create a Poppn makeup look for it. I went in with some pinks, some purples, blues, and a little bit of glitter because, you know, a look is not a look until it adds some glitter. I'm just saying, you gotta have glitter. You can't do a makeup look without glitter if you want to slay, right? So I added a little bit of glitter, threw on a nice little purple lip that's kind of coordinated with the hair, and I came up with this look for you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this beautiful makeup look, then please stick around and just continue to watch. So first thing first, I've already done my brows, primed my eyes, and face off film. Now I'm going to be going into my Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm going to be taking this color called Universal, and I'll be using my Morphe M511 brush just to put down a nice little transition. And then I'll go into my Sephora Pro Palette and use this little pink shade and place that right over top of that brown shade we put down. And I'm just going to pack and build this into the desired color that I desire. Now going back into this palette, I'm going to be using this little purple shade here, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M519 brush, and I'm going to place that right underneath that pink shade we had. Be sure to build your color as much as you can because you want to get this really bold. Now going into the Juvias Place Zulu palette, I'm going to take this purple shade here with that same brush and place that right over top of it. You just want to kind of make these colors kind of fade into one color so it has a nice bold gradient effect. Now taking this little blue shade here, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to continue to build and pack those colors. So that I don't lose all of my colors, I'm going to go back in and buff out all of my harsh lines with all of those pinks and purple shades that we used earlier. And to cut out my crease, you guys know I'll be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and I'm going to just use this little flat shader brush here that I got from ColourPop, and I'm going to go ahead and carve out my crease. And I'm going to buff out my little edge with this little fluff brush just to make everything look nice and smooth. Oh, husband's home from work. Quick smooch break. And then I'm going to go back into my Zulu palette from Juvias Place with this little purple, and I'm going to just kind of pat this in that outer V area just to kind of smoke it out a bit to get ready to prepare it for my next shade. Now going back into that blue shade from the palette, I'm just going to also add a little bit more of that back into my little outer V area. Now I'm mixing these two pinks and purples here. I'm just going to kind of mix the two and place that right in front of that purple shade that we put, and then I'll use the pink shade from the palette and put that in the front just to kind of make everything look nice and faded and blend into each other. And notice that I left a little space right in my inner tear duct. I'm going to be adding this little yellow shade from the My Oh My makeup stack, and I'm just going to be placing that right in that little space that we left open for a pop of color. And to add a little extra to the look, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter. So what I did was I took these little Urban Decay glitter liners here, and what I did was I just kind of dipped the brush into this little Hobby Lobby like arts and crafts store glitters and just kind of placed them down. I first placed the yellow, then the pink, and then the purple. I'll be sure to list each one of these little liquid glitter liners in the description box below for you guys. And I really like doing this method of adding my glitter. It makes it so much easier to put on, and it's also really super easy to get off. I don't have to scrub my whole eyeball to kind of get the glitter off, so this makes it a lot more easier to add my glitters versus the traditional way when I'm making a total mess. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of wing liner using my NYC Black Liquid Liner, and just kind of give me a little bit of wing to help me give me a little bit more definition for when I add my lashes. And I did go ahead and add my lashes off film. These are just some Allure London lashes. Not really crazy about these, but you know, they'll get the job done for the day. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this little white exit liner from ColourPop in my waterline, because I'm going to be placing down a little bit of blue for a little bit more pop of color. So the blue that I'll be using is from the Sephora palette, but you guys will see me go back into my Oh My stack and add a little bit more towards the end, because I really wanted this blue to kind of stand out and pop, because I was really going, you know, I was channeling my wig that I'm going to be wearing today, and when I look at it I can kind of see these little blues, so that's what I wanted to add. Now I'm going to clean up my mess and go ahead and start with my face. And for the foundation I'll be using today is my NARS Natural Radiance foundation, and this shade is the Caracas. Really nice shade, by the way. I've been liking the shade of this, but not too sure about the longevity of this foundation, because it does kind of tend to get a little bit oily on me throughout the day, and I do have to blot. So for concealer, we're going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape and my Mabelline Better Skin, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. And to set everything in place, I'm going to be using Beauty Bakery's Flour Setting Powder. I'm going to press this in everywhere I've highlighted today. Still trying to figure out if I love this one more or my Sacha Buttercup Light. I kind of go back and forth between the two. But anywho. And on the cream contour today, I'll be using my Black Opal foundation stick in the color Suede Mocha. And to set my cream contour in place, because you know anything cream you do, you have to put down a powder. I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics contour kit, and I'm just going to use the two shades you see me use and press that everywhere I have contour today. For the blush today, I'm going to be using NARS 413 BLKR blush, and I'm just going to use that same contour brush and place that right over my contour, just because when you use that same brush, it makes everything kind of blend a little bit better. And then I'm going to go back into my little flower powder and place that right under my contour to make everything nice and sharp. Now taking this little Sephora press powder, I'm going to go over everything to make everything look blended and like one. And to soak up some of those powders and to make everything look more skin-like, I'm going to go ahead and spray down my face with my Mario Lavender Water. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of highlight. I like to use highlight after I kind of soak my face because it just kind of helps it sink in. And the highlight I'm using is from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade Gumdrop. Going back into that purple shade from the Zulu palette, I'm going to place that right underneath that blue shade just to kind of give my under eye a little bit more of a smokier effect. And then I'm going to be going into my telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, and I'm going to place that on my bottom lashes. And like I told you guys earlier, I'm going to go back into that My stack and put down this little blue shade just because I really wanted that under eye blue to really kind of pop. Now to spray down my face and set everything in place, I'll be using my Too Faced Hangover Spray. For the lipstick combo today, you guys, don't kill me because this liner I got from ColourPop, but I do not know the name of it because it has rubbed off, and I've had this liner for quite some time, but I always like to use this lip liner with this liquid lipstick. And the liquid lipstick that I'm going to be using today is Colored Rain Berry Rain. And then I wanted to add just a little bit more oomph, so I went in with that purple eyeshadow from that Zulu palette and placed that right on my outer corners of my mouth just to kind of give it a little bit of a ombre effect. And don't forget to clean those lips up, ladies. Whenever I want my lipstick to look really nice, clean, and sharp, I'll go in with my foundation with a little sharp brush just to kind of go around my lips and make everything look nice and clean. That's pretty much going to do it for the look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was very fun and inspired by my wig, of course. I mean, just look at this wig. Isn't she a beauty? Like, everything about this wig was super popping, so I had to come up with a super popping eye look for this wig, and I think everything came out lovely and beautiful. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch all of you dolls in my next video. Bye, dolls.